Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time having Barry, you died and were brought back from the dead. Now you are, rather exhausted as a result of that, and your companions and you are walking through the port city on the northern part of the southern peninsula of the Inland Sea continent, and you have just left Miracle Max's after one of your companions, I think you'd be aware of it, knocked him unconscious. So, welcome to the city and the street you are on.
Ugh, me feel terrible.
Yeah, that's bound to happen. That's okay. You'll get over it.
Me think we should go find some place to, sleep. Me thinks we should sleep for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I mean, we're in a town. There's probably something somewhere.
Yes, let us find an inn.
Well, there are inns. This town is also large enough that there is a small guild hall here. It's not like the huge bustling one you're used to, but, it's an outpost.
Yeah. Me need rest. Me not in good shape.
Okay, so to the inn you go, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Because
Well,
I feel like get warmed over.
there are several in this town, and you find one, and as you walk in, the tavern owner's like, "Ugh, keep that guy away from the bar. He already looks drunk."
Me just want room. Give me room.
Yeah. Here you go. That'll be, whatever, I don't know what the currency is. A few silver for the night.
Okay, fair enough. me hand over money. Me take key. Me go upstairs.
Awesome.
Me pass out.
All right, so you tip over and are asleep. What do your companions do?
Well, I mean, how late is it in the day?
Let's say that it's just kind of late afternoonish.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go into town and see if I can't find a blacksmith that can work this rock.
Okay. You go walking around, and you will eventually find a blacksmith. So he looks at you rather confused. I'm a metal worker, not a rock worker.
Same diff. It's basically, I don't know. What do they expect me to do?
You need to find a flint now.
I'm
Or maybe our barbarian. A barbarian that might.
just a barbarian with my rock. You think I would trust you with my rock? You're not a barbarian, but still. Fine. I asked the blacksmith, where he can direct me to someone who does know what they're doing.
The miners consortium's right up there. Probably one of the guys that, works with stuff from the ground.
Fine. I'll go find a miner.
All right,
With an
well,
E.
sure. As you walk into the consortium, first you're greeted by a miner. And the kid's like, "Hi."
Just a minor problem.
Yeah, I'd prefer someone more experienced.
Oh, I'm just here to welcome you in. Sure. What can I help you with? I can get you the right person.
I need to turn this into a viable weapon. And I pull out my shiny rock.
Okay. Sure. That's unusual, but yeah, come this way. You see him just kind of scratching his head as he walks, kind of looking confused, and goes over and knocks on the archway going into a room, and there's a kind of an older looking dwarf sitting there, just like, "Whoa, yeah, what can I do for you?"
I'd like to turn this rock into something that can be better used in fighting.
You fight with a rock? Okay.
Why you say it like that? Rocks are cool. They're versatile. And this one's shiny.
Hey,
I must mean it's
I'm a dwarf, but even we use weapons. We don't fight with rocks.
Well, that's why I'm saying turn this rock into a weapon. I know it can be. It has great potential.
Sure. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you could put a pickaxe haft on it and turn it into a swinging weapon.
Swinging weapon?
Swinging, swing it and hit stuff.
Like a hammer.
That works.
Okay. I mean, pretty easy to do. You could take it over to the pickaxe repair over there and they strap something up for you.
Well, but I want it to do more damage. I want the rock itself to be sharper.
We usually sharpen steel, not rocks, but, I guess we could chisel some off for you.
You guys are stone workers. I feel like that's not a hard ask.
Yeah. I get you. Well, here. Let me take a look at it. You give it over to him.
I guess.
All right. He whips out a little hammer and kind of looks at it and starts making little hits against it all the way around. And let's see. He does okay. I mean, it's the best he could do at the time.
Does he need to die?
What? Does he need to die? What?
How badly did he mutilate my rock?
No, he didn't. He just made it. He did what you said. He made it a little sharper. Jeez.
Fine. Alright. And I guess give this thing better range.
All right, and then you want to take it over and have a handle fitted to it?
Yep.
Okay. So what's its current damage?
1d6 plus 1. Plus 3 on attack bonus.
Oh, that's a good attack bonus, actually. Is that because you're using it as a dex weapon?
Well, it's because it's supposedly special because it's one I got from Zaratan. But we basically gave it the same stats as a normal dagger.
Gotcha. Which is normally actually a 1d4.
I like to think there's nothing actually special about the rock. She just believes that there's something special about the rock. And the power of belief transforms it.
So, what is your attack skill? It's dexterity, right? Or is it strength? Is it a finesse weapon, or are you using it as more of a bludgeoning?
I'd say probably more strength than dex.
Okay. So, I mean, being that you are of a shorter stature, I mean, you could basically have the larger end of the pickaxe handles attached to it, which to you would be kind of like swinging a great club, like if Barry had a great club.
Yeah. But we made it sharper, so...
Yeah, so how about... What if we called it a fine weapon, and it was still a 1d6, but you rolled 2 of them and you took the higher number?
Sure.
Okay. And if you have it hafted, I'll say you have the ability to spin it, so you can choose. If you hit one way, it's piercing damage, and if you go the other way, it's bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Just, give you some variety. But I think that +3 is pretty good already. Like, geez.
Well, yeah, but the damage isn't great.
But now you've got it. It's like a fine weapon.
It's a rock.
Fine rock.
It's a rock!
You got wrong.
Yeah, and I like my rock.
It's rock solid.
And let's say that with the haft on, it's a +2. How about that?
Alright.
It's already +3 to hit, so a +2 on damage. I mean, it's a heck of a weapon.
For a rock.
For a rock, yeah.
It's my rock. It's gonna be the most powerful rock of them all. Fitting for its holder.
Beauty is in the eye of the rock holder.
All right.
Alright, what do you others want to do?
Foxglove, what are you doing?
Well, I would usually be performing for money, but now that I have this mask, I kind of get money for free just by being in the area. So, you know.
So what you gonna
Yes.
do?
In fact, let's just roll this real quick. Yes, 6 terrified patrons come up and empty their pockets for you.
See, I don't even need to do anything. Like, what am I doing? Nothing. I'm just letting the non-fruits of my labor, like, serenade me.
So you just sitting at the bar drinking then?
Sure. Why not? It's alcohol, might as well drink it.
There you go.
Oh,
What
yes,
is Poplar
alcohol.
doing?
I still drink to your health.
Poplar, are you there
Poplar's
as well?
looking for shinies.
Okay. Well, you may be looking around a while, because most that may have been there was basically cleaned up and given to Foxglove already.
Aw.
Yeah.
Is Poplar gonna go pout now?
Of course.
Alright. So, after some time, let's see, Gremmel, I assume you return to the tavern after a little bit? Or to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a little bit after you walk in, let's call it, about, say, 2 hours, a city guard comes walking in the door and goes up to the bartender, kind of gives you, Foxglove a side eye, and it's just like, ugh. I just need to talk to the owner. And he walks over to the owner and is like, hey, we're looking for some people that attacked Miracle Max. They didn't pay their bill and ran out, and one of them's apparently a big ogre that was resurrected, and you have a devil and an owl. And he starts looking over at you guys. Maybe I should look elsewhere. And you see him start backing out of the tavern.
Oh, just remember, I'm upstairs asleep.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm talking to the others who witnessed him down there.
Well, he's gonna squeal if we let him go.
We're not gonna kill him.
Poplar goes up to him and says, hey, buddy, you looking for some help?
Yeah, I'm looking for some people. They hurt one of our business owners.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
No, it really wasn't.
Maybe we can help out.
No.
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Oh, we can help you find these people. They sound like they could be dangerous.
Yes, quite so. As you see him look over your head down towards where Foxglove is sitting.
Well, rest assured, buddy, we're on the case.
Yeah, what
Gotcha.
happened to this, Miracle Melvin guy? Is that what you called him?
We actually call him Max, but sure.
I like
you just
Melvin.
go ahead and call him whatever you need to.
Poplar's
What
going to
hap-
call
what
him
happened to
Melvin, regardless.
What happened to him?
Well, he performed a resurrection, and he was waiting to be paid, and the people knocked him unconscious and then ran out on the bill.
How rude are those people?
That does sound very rude. I can't believe somebody would do that.
Yeah.
Especially they sound like just your stand-up criminals, you know? Like your usual hooligans that just don't have really any cash on them.
Yeah, not even like professional like criminals, just lame ones.
Exactly. I mean, as you can see here, we have plenty of cash, right, Poplar?
Oh, absolutely. Wait, what is cash again?
Chinese.
Ah, yes. We have lots of shinies.
It's like, okay, well,
Actually, during this
It-
time, I want to see if Poplart filches anything from the guy.
sure. Roll sleight of hand.
That would be 28.
Yeah, he rolled a 7 against you, so he loses his purse.
All right, so Poplart hands it back to him and says, "See, here, look, shinies."
Well, thank you. I see. Hey, wait a second. Let's see if he recognizes it. Like, hey, wait, that's mine. It's got my initials on it.
No, those are my initials, or someone else's. I actually forget. Definitely not yours.
Yeah, that was a gift from his grandma
Oh.
when his birthday hit. That's what we're in town for, his birthday.
That's a 25
You're
to
really gonna
deception.
claim his birthday present to be your own item?
Yeah, and that's a 25 to deception.
Okay. My mistake. My mistake. My apologies. Well, all right. Well, good to know everything's okay here. If you don't mind, just chill out. You don't need to leave. I just gotta. I gotta go deal with some things.
No, come
You guys
on,
just gonna
stay
be
with
drink-
us. Like, you seem like you're really tired, and we already said we're on the case. Come on, stick around.
Well, I'm actually on duty. I have to go back to work. you know?
But if we're on the case, what's your duty?
Well, standard guarding things. You know, we walk around. We say, "Hey, who goes there?" And you know,
That sounds like fun.
repeat
Can I try it?
about. Yeah, come on with me.
All right, let's try it now. Alt, who goes there? How'd I do?
That's it.
Oh, this is fun.
You did good. Yep.
Great.
All
So
right,
you
well,
stay
I'm
here,
gonna-
and I'll go on duty for you.
Okay. Well, you can go out the door first. We call this a ride along.
Ride along? Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Poplart jumps on his back.
Alrighty. Let's go. And he walks out the door with Poplar on his back, carrying him like a small child.
Well, this will also either go great or awful.
All right.
But if
so
anybody
then,
asks, I turn to Foxglove and go, if anybody asks, we just conveniently look like the same people who did that thing. Agreed. But obviously,
well-
because we have shinies... Wait. Poplar has our shinies.
Yeah,
not all of them.
just the vast majority.
Well, but, like, the whole point before was like, hey, it can't be us, because we have shinies, so, like, why would we have money? Ugh, being around Poplar has ruined my vocabulary. But we have money, so obviously, like, we wouldn't have done it. But if we don't have that, like, visual evidence that we have money... I'll
Well,
start
as you-
trailing Poplar in the guard.
All right. So you're following them. The guard goes walking along, all excited with Poplar on his back, and they see some people, and he's like, "Oh, who goes there?" And the people are just like, "Oh, no, it's just us. We're on our way to market," or whatever. And he kind of turns, "See, little buddy, that's how we do it."
Ah, that sounds like fun. Poplart starts randomly shouting at every person. Halt! Who goes there?
most people just kind of look around because they don't see you on his back at first because you're kind of small, and they're just like, "Wait, what?" So this goes on for a bit until, say, that guard's boss, sees him and starts giving him the rundown. And,
Poplar yells at the boss.
Oh, hey.
Halt! Who goes there?
What? Oh, you got to ride along. Oh, that's tons of fun. Yeah, that's cool. Good on you. So, did you find anyone? Did you find the suspects?
We're on the case.
Well, yes, but hold on there, little guy. I gotta talk to your accountability buddy here.
Why? We're on the case, not him.
What do you mean we?
Oh, my friends and I.
Your friends? Hey, what? Are you a fairy?
Oh, that's so kind of you to notice.
Wait, so hold on a sec. Where are these friends of yours?
Oh, they're resting up. Don't worry about them. They had a long day.
A long day, you say? Would they happen to be resting down at the inn?
Well, that's where people rest, as far as I know. Don't you rest at inns?
I do. All right. On with your patrol, guard.
Wait, this guard's kind of boring. Can I ride along with you?
What? You can't change guards midstream?
Why not? Where's the rule say that?
I mean, mid-patrol. It's like the horses. The horses decided it. You have to do what the horses say.
Horses are very, very fickle.
Exactly. You don't cross a horse. They'll kick you right in the head.
Wow, they sound really rude.
Well, it's a tentative peace we have with them.
If you say so.
Yes. Anyway, onward.
Upward.
And your guard
Kicks
turns
the guard in
starts
the
walking.
with his heels. Says, "Tally ho, good steed."
Okay,
He just kind of laughs.
so I see this happen because I'm tailing him.
Yes.
And I see basically the chief starting to head towards the inn.
Yep. No, he was going the other direction.
Okay.
He's not going towards the end. He's going the opposite way.
Alright. But he's suspicious. He's like, he's trying to catch on, right?
It did sound like that.
Alright. I'm gonna follow up behind him. I still have fairy dust. I'm gonna, hit him with fairy dust to drug him and make him forget this happened.
Oh, good lord. All right. Yeah. So, let's see. Do it like old movie style with chloroform. So, I guess a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna follow him into, a dark alley or something where there's no people around and get him that way.
All right. Well, he's walking down, the street, and you can see he's. Let me roll. He's another block, so maybe 500 feet away from, looks like the guardhouse.
Okay, well, it's now or never. Is there any people around?
Yeah, there's a few, just kind of going about their business. Maybe a total of 11 of them on this section of street.
Alright, I'm gonna pull my hood up and look really suspicious and, run by the chief of the guards into, the dark alleyway.
Okay. You run by, and, yep, you catch his attention, and he's, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I'll keep running and duck behind something. In that
Hey!
dark alleyway.
I said halt! Get back here! And he runs into the alleyway, and he's looking around for you. Oh, go ahead.
Once he's looking around, then jump out with the fairy dust and get him.
All right. Well, okay. Roll to attack. You can use sleight of hand, and I'm gonna roll a dex save on him.
11?
I rolled a 16.
Darn.
So you leap out at him, and he bats you out of the way. And he's like, "Oh, try to attack me, will you? On guard."
Okay. I'd rather not kill this guy. But I will.
Maybe you could ask him to join your evil army.
Yeah, you know what? I might. I was gonna be like, yeah, I was just texting your reflexes there. Wow, you're really good. I mean, okay, I see you're with the law. That's a problem. We don't really like them. Or more so, how about this? You probably don't like your higher-ups, right? They do some things that get on your nerves, you really dislike it, but you can't say anything about it. Because you're just stuck as a lowly chief, captain, you know? Hi, I'm Grimmel Sharpbeak. Someday, I'd like to take over the world, and I think you would be a great addition to my evil army. I'm just saying, like, what are the benefits that you have right now, huh? I can, for sure, with, like a 71% probability be able to increase those benefits by the time I come into power. I mean, I'm just saying, like, what good has the way of good done for you? How many times have you had to sacrifice your own needs for somebody else's? I mean, it gets so exhausting. You must be exhausted. But I've seen your skills. You're worthy of greater things. Greater, eviler things. If you sign this contract right here, you can join the ranks of my evil army. I'll come back to collect you in like 2 years. Until then, you can live out your good life as much as you want and keep training, keep being better, the better you, before I come back to make you evil. And then, we'll rule the world together. You'll be in my side, you'll be in my ranks. It'll be great. What do you...
Roll, just
yeah, and
roll your
we'll have
persuasion.
pancakes, we'll have dental...
Pancakes with dental. Okay, you just roll your persuasion.
17.
17. Good lord. All right, hold on. Let's see how he does. You apparently make a heck of a good argument and sway him. He's like, well, that actually does sound pretty good. You know, they don't ever give us pancakes here. And then dental, huh? So like, get these teeth fixed, and you see they're all like twisted and gnarled in his mouth.
See, I'm just saying, people who are in power that are supposedly good shouldn't let this happen to their people. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Man, that's a rough one. So anyway, you raise a good point. Sorry to have bothered you. I'm gonna go back to work, but I like what you're saying.
You signed the contract?
Sure, yes.
Alright. If you see me again, this didn't happen. You know, other people might take you out for this. So, you know what? Now is the time to defend your own. You're the one in charge.
Yeah.
Do the
absolutely.
right thing. Yeah.
I got it. Yep. All right, but I still have to, go to work.
Yeah. Do what you do, man. You got 2 more years to do it before I come back, so... Enjoy it while you can.
2 years. Okay. He goes back to work, and you see him actually, seems to kind of be walking a little taller, and a little more upright, feels a little more pride in what he's doing. And he goes around the corner, and you're in the alleyway. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the
Walking
heck out
over-
of here.
Okay. So you leave the alley, and you start walking down the street. You've got your hood over you, and you hear the sound of a bunch of movement, like marching in step, come behind you.
Does not sound good for me.
All right. Well, they as you turn and you catch the sight of, let's say, 9 the city guards total. Your guy at the lead walking down the street, and he kind of catches you out of the corner of his eye, and he gives you a smile and a wink and nods, and then continues on past you.
It's not good. Well, you know what? I did my part. The rest of my party will have to deal with it.
All right. Well, let's see, Poplar, you're still riding around. All right. Well, I guess after a bit, the door to the tavern swings open, seeing Foxglove sitting there, still consuming beverages, and the one captain and 8 guards walk in, and the captain walks right up to Foxglove.
This
Yeah.
seems not the best.
Hey, are you one of those who attacked our Miracle Max?
No.
You've got a face that I don't trust.
Well, that's just hurtful, you know? Do you know do you know what I've done? Do you know, like, all the hard work I've put into? Like, you hardly don't even know me. And yet you can judge who I am based off of my face. Is that it? Is that really it? Is that the message you want to be sending to the rest of your police over here? Because guess what? Police brutality is a real thing, okay?
Well, yes, though we call it guard brutality.
Yeah,
I
guard
mean,
brutality is horrible, and you're exhibiting it right now. What do you mean I look suspicious?
And you look suspicious. I mean, you basically have a gob across your face.
Well,
You know,
I find it
all
hurtful.
guards are bad.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yes, well, we're still bringing you in on suspicion of devilry.
Oh, come on. This is a free...
I lost you completely.
This is a front.
Hello? Did we lose you?
No, we're here.
Okay, you completely cut out for us.
Yeah, I know.
And repeat it.
Well, it was a stupid joke anyway, so it doesn't need to be heard.
Okay. Well,
Our
that's
two viewers will never know.
Okay, fair enough. Say, if we don't have stupid jokes, jeez.
Alright. What happens next?
Well, the 2 of the guards go up behind Foxglove and basically puts an arm on each shoulder and is like, come on.
This is quite the predicament I am currently in. I'm wondering if I should comply or if violence is the answer. Violence seems like a pretty good answer at the moment.
It's just you
As
against
they are
9 guards.
Exactly.
Gently encouraging you to get up, they ask, where are the rest of your people?
What do you mean? I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, we'll see. We're going to take you to see if Miracle Max can identify you when he sees you in person.
Take the mask off.
Oh, that is a good idea. Alright, well, I just put on the mask at the pub. You know, I like to put it on at the pub because, it's dangerous to be a young woman sometimes, you know? So I like to put the mask on, because then men usually leave me alone. So I have to take the mask off, because I only wore it inside the pub.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to take this mask off.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that again?
Are you trying to do it by intelligence, wisdom, or force? It's a different roll for each.
I guess I have the best with strength, so
right.
I guess force.
So you'll roll a 1d20 plus your strength modifier, and at this point in its thing, you're gonna have to beat a 25.
That's impossible for me to do.
Okay, well,
So what do I do? What do I do? What if I roll a nat 20? Would that count?
oh yeah, that's fine.
Can I use my birthday nat 20 I haven't used yet?
Oh man, I was hoping that would have. Well, so I guess we should say it's burned out by now, but yeah, sure, why not?
Alright.
In the
Birthday
future, we
nat
need
20
to have
go.
limits on that.
Birthday nat 20. Alright.
Yeah, must use
Enable.
it on the. Perfect. All right, you peel it off, but in the future, let's say we must use them on the closest game to the birthday.
Mm.
That sounds fair.
Okay. That way, you guys don't just hold it forever.
I like holding it forever. It's I'm a hoarder, okay?
It's a treasure.
My precious.
No, I have to keep these 84 apples and 3 loaves of bread for the big bad guy, but you just defeated the end. Like, the game's over, so I still need them.
I want to make apple
What if
pie.
there's a big banquet? Anyways, so I take it off. Haha.
Alright, so you peel it off your face, and as you do, you just hear this, like, hissing, cursing, your lungs start to fill with sulfur and and then you expel it out, and the guards kind of are taken aback by just the smell as it comes off of you, and you pull the mask off and you hear as you remove it almost like screams of the damned pulling away from your face.
That's fun.
But yes, alright, it is off. Also, your face looks very red because you've had it on for a long time.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put that in my sack.
Alright?
Alright.
So there.
Now I have no worries.
Yeah, so that you've taken it off, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're an elf. We don't have a report of an elf.
Well, you might as well just bring me over to him just to make sure. You know, I don't want you guards worrying about if you did your job right.
All right. Was there anyone else here? Any other companions?
Nope, not that I know of. I went here alone.
All right. Well, come with us then.
I didn't even go to him, actually.
Well, we'll see. They march you out. And eventually we'll just, from the moment, fast forward to you being there with Miracle Max, and he's like, what? I've never seen this person before. Especially not an elf in here. Jeez. What kind of place do you think this is?
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, there was an elf I don't get along with, and let's just say that I'd rather not risk dealing with any of his family.
Well, officers, I suppose this means I'm free to go.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, you've done nothing wrong.
Thank you, officers. Thank you so much for doing your jobs.
You're welcome.
Alright, I'ma walk out like a boss.
All right, you do that, and all right, you go walking down the street, and they kind of leave, and you can tell there's a brief conversation between the various guards, and they're like, "Oh, what do we do? Where do we go?" And eventually, a couple of them take off in one direction, a couple take off in another direction, and some are, you can tell they're kind of behind you, not following you, just kind of on patrol, walking around.
Nice. Alright, the real
Alright.
question. Do I go wake up Barry and say we gotta skedaddle? Or do I just be like, eh?
It'll blow over.
But will Barry wake up before it does?
At this point, you notice the name of the inn is the Winchester.
Oh God. Please tell me it is easy to get to our rooms and not a gigantic maze.
Oh yes, it's easy to get there. I was thinking, go down to the Winchester, wait for this whole thing to blow over.
Ah, yeah. I thought it's Winchester Mansion, so you know.
Oh no. Alright. So, alright. While this is going on, let's see. Grimmel makes it back to the inn. Poplar, how long do you ride around on the guard's back?
I don't know. Suppose until I get bored.
Alright. Well, just for fun, roll me 1d20 and tell me what you get.
9.
You eventually, as you're riding around, you see Foxglove.
Oh. Uplart screams out, "Halt! Who goes there?"
It's me, Foxglove, your companion.
A likely excuse. Then gives a side eye. It's like, "Hey, how am I doing with this whole guard thing?"
That's what you do. You've been paying attention. Good job.
Excellent.
What are you, a cop now?
What's a cop?
It's a
You'll
word
learn what
for
it
a
is eventually.
It's a word for guard on patrol.
Oh. Am I patrolling?
Technically.
Oh, I always thought you were patrolling. I'm just riding along with.
Yes, but when you're telling people to stop, who goes there? You're also patrolling.
Ah. Uplart just turns back to Foxglove. No.
Alright. Don't quit your day job, Poplar. That's all I gotta say.
We have jobs? Wow, we learned something
All right.
new
Well,
every day.
eventually he'll get bored. Let's say eventually you will get bored and you head back to the inn, or the guard just gets tired and goes off duty. You meet back up with everyone there, and you guys have a relatively restful, peaceful evening.
Fun.
So, what?
I said fun.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so the next day, Barry, you wake up. You still feel like crap, but less like crap than you did the day before. You namely notice that basically all your hit points have returned. Like you're back to your maximum.
Oh, very nice. Me decide to meditate with sword in hand and pray to Freya. We must get to know new sword and commune with it.
Oh, you... Alright, roll me a 1d100 real quick.
Me get 22.
Okay. So, because the blade enhances your paladin ability, as you are a worshiper of Freya, you hear a voice in your head, a woman's voice, and you actually don't recognize it. You hear who are you?
Me name is Barry Bark Biglog. Me proud paladin of Freya.
I am Freya, and I don't know you.
What? Me been paladin for Freya for a while now. Me not understand.
I appreciate all followers, but I don't ever remember communing with you before.
Well, me hold you in highest regard and me worship you.
Well, excellent. You apparently have the divine touch as you are wielding my blade.
Yes, me went on epic quest to recover it. In fact, me died trying to retrieve it from evil forces.
You don't seem very dead.
Oh,
He got better.
Me brought back.
Well,
Me
I'm glad
brought-
to see.
Now that me think about it, what does afterlife? What does afterlife look like for followers of Freya?
Oh, those that do not go to the great hall may live in endless fields of the midday summer sun.
That's way different than what I saw when I was dead. Me very, very confused.
Open your mind. What did you see?
Me saw endless gray plains, covered in fog, and it was snowing, and there was a very chill, biting wind blowing all the time. In distance, me saw big blue shapes, kind of half seen striding off.
You hear a... Ah, damn it. Okay, understand this. You will continue to be a paladin in my name. I have some business to go take care of.
Thank you, your worshipfulness. Me try to be worthy of you.
Very well.
Worthy.
Very well. Be off.
Yes, ma'am.
And you hear some, like, cursing in the background. It's like...
Me decide to leap 2 feet and run down and find companions.
Alright. You do that, though you notice you're still moving at half speed.
Yes, well, you know, me wobbly, but me still excited.
Okay.
Me run down, me go, hey, everybody, guess what? Freya, talk to me!
Isn't that the first time any girls ever talked to you?
No, you forget priestesses of Freya back in temple.
Mm.
He's very proud
Any
of that.
women worth anything?
They were priestesses of Freya. Of course they were worth anything.
Mm.
And Spub talks to me every once in a while.
Foxglove refuses to speak at this moment.
Excellent.
So yes, me have contact with emails.
Probably not the contact you'd hope for, but
It all happens as Freya wills.
does it now?
Yes, it does.
What a convenient thing to tell yourself.
We have utter and utmost faith in Freya.
Mm.
Believe in the Freon.
The Freon. All right. Anyway, So, obviously, my companions are very underwhelmed with my religious experience.
Yes.
But me not care. Me still excited. Nothing that my companions can say or do can take away from the moment of me communing with me goddess.
Nice.
Well, we can try.
Not success. I just have to remember back to her bright, warm, shining light.
We'll see about that.
Well, glad you had some sort of experience.
But your face looks better this morning.
From you, how does that not sound like a compliment?
It is a little red, though. Looks like you sunburnt or something. Maybe you should use sunscreen.
I don't think that's been invented yet.
I'm sure someone's come up with something, though. You probably need something more like Hellscreen.
Maybe if you take bath in milk of ass, that will help your complexion.
No.
Milk
Yeah.
of ass.
Yeah, donkey's milk. Didn't they nobility back in the day used to take baths in ass's milk.
All right.
They also used to ingest arsenic, but I think that was more Victorian era.
And the Romans had lead
Give
poisoning.
themselves- Well, yes,
Well,
it's all
yeah.
pepper lead.
I just think of beef milk. You know, it's like almond milk, but squeezed through tiny pores in living cows.
Right? How mammalian. Alright, anyway. Me sit down, me order a big breakfast. Lots of bacon and eggs.
Right? You get it. And I mean, it's not the best. Let's see. Yeah, the bacon's a 7. Ooh, but the eggs are a 19.
Yeah. Me not care. You know, quantity has its own quality.
Fair enough.
Should we tell Barry that we might be, you know, on the lam?
Well, we don't want to ruin his religious experience.
Yeah, you're right. Let's not tell him.
Nah. We'll figure out sooner or later.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are the worst companions.
You're the one who said nothing we could do would ruin it.
We're just trying to help you out here.
Yeah, Barry. Duh.
This is so you have more time to dwell on the fact that you talked to Freya.
For now.
All right, so you successfully eat, I guess. Where do you want to go from here?
Well, after me done eating, me give loud belch. And me, companions and like, all right, what do you guys want to do next?
Probably get out of town. Probably prefer.
Okay, me fine with that.
Cool, let's go.
Grimble?
Yeah,
Side note,
I'll second that.
You hear a loud "You're welcome" from the back when you belch.
Captain of the guard corrupted.
Did you just tell Barry that?
Yeah.
No. Me got to say, Grimmel, those little pieces of papers of yours, they seem to be very effective.
Well, yeah.
All right,
They'd be kind of worthless if they weren't effective.
where do we want to go?
Anywhere that isn't here, let's go.
Is your ship still in port?
Probably.
Did you want to leave by ship, or did you want to walk out of town?
I have no idea. Whichever you guys want, because it's my ship.
I don't have a preference. I mean, if we walk through town, we could gaze upon its majesty one more time and realize that soon enough, if that captain ever gets promoted, then it'll slowly be corrupted and torn to oblivion. Isn't that just a lovely thought?
Sounds relatively awful.
It's lovely to me.
Let's take ship. He's starting to get bad feeling about lingering.
What? What makes you say that?
Yeah. As I told the guards last night, I have done nothing wrong.
That makes me more nervous. All right, let's go find ship.
Okay. You go out and you start walking. It's the early morning, and as you're walking down to the docks, you momentarily hear a halt. Who goes there?
It's
And-
the elf you wrongly accused last night.
Just imagining Poplar's just
You know?
asleep on his shoulders.
All right, so you carrying Poplar never made it to
Yeah,
bed.
just fell asleep on the guard's shoulders.
It's you. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. I just need to get to my boat, and
Oh, you have
Hard
a boat.
feeling.
Hey, no, but could you take this ferry with you? I'm tired of carrying him around.
yes, most definitely. I'll walk over and grab Poplar.
Thanks. Yeah, we weren't sure what to do with him.
Well, obviously, he's been on enough patrols, you should probably start paying him. Unpaid internship is kind of frowned upon.
Well, don't know anything about that. I'm just a guard.
Sorry, Poplar, I tried to get you shinies in other ways.
What?
He seems tired.
Yes, let's go.
Who goes there?
Now he's gonna be... He's like a baby. Once he learns a new word, he repeats it until the end of time. Thanks a lot. We have to chill with... we have to travel with him for, days on end. He's gonna be saying, "Halt, who goes there?" every 5 seconds. Not in front
Okay.
of himself, sir.
The guard just turns on his heel, catches the eye of someone who's halt. Who goes there? And runs over to them.
Okay, now onto the ship. No. Go. Alright, I'm gonna hustle everybody on the boat.
All right. You hustle everyone onto the boat, and the men look down at you and whoa! Who the heck are you? We recognize those guys, but who do you think you are?
I'm your captain. Got a problem with that?
I know what the captain looks like, and it doesn't look like some skinny elf.
I pull out my mask and I'm like, is this what I used to look like? You guys should be granting you a favor that I'm not wearing this right now, so I suggest we get a move on.
That's just a mask. So what? The captain that was here before, obviously it was a real face. We would know. It moved. It was fleshy. That is a mask. You're an elf.
Darn it. Probably not gonna be able to take this thing off again.
If you want to
Oh,
pay
well.
for passage, we can pay. We can take your money.
No, because this is it goes the other way around. I'll put the mask back on.
All right, you have a Jim Carrey scene as it, sucks to your face,
Fun.
and and then, with a booming voice from within you that you have no control over, you just express, "You shall yield to your captain This ship is mine! And there's like a rumble, almost like a thunder wave, but on like the most minor scale that just like emanates from you, and kind of you see the sails shake, everything rumbles.
Nice. I sure do know how to make an entrance.
And they're all just absolutely terrified. Yes, yes, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Take us to Tomb of Bard Guild.
That's a long way. Oh, okay, yeah, we can take you there.
All right. Set sail then. Tide waits for no one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, and this is quite the long journey. I mean, for the first little bit, you're on the calm inland waters, but as soon as you pass through the straits and out into the open ocean, things get rough. But they maintain, and they sail all the way back down around the southern tip of the continent and land you back in that small village that you had left from a while ago.
All right, sounds good.
Well, back to here.
So how long did this journey take?
Oh, a couple weeks.
Oh, so perfect. So does that mean I'm recovered now?
Yeah, you'll be fully recovered. It was slow and it was rough. It took longer than usual, but yes, this was a long enough time that you were able to get back to full health.
All right. Well, me spent time working with crew, trying to learn how to do sail, but mostly helping with the physical labor to help get me stronger. So, hauling on sails, scrubbing the deck, all of that stuff.
Excellent.
All right. So we get off, ask for directions to Tomb of Bard Guild.
You shouldn't need to ask. You were actually given a map by the other adventurers team.
Oh, okay. Me look at map then.
All right. You see that it is off to the west. And also, just as a side note, as you were getting off, you hear, from the local dock crew, like, oh, those poor saps. Haven't seen them in weeks. They must be dead by now.
Hold on there. Who are you talking about?
Oh, we helped a group of adventurers off of here a while ago, and they said they were going to some place that was cleared out, and they were just gonna pick up some treasure, but we haven't heard from them since, so we figure they're dead.
That's kind of negative thinking.
What place did they go to?
Oh, they went up to what was that place? It was the burial mound, You go up the road and find it there.
Oh. Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. Hey, companions. So, what do you want to do? Should we rescue fellow adventurers from Burial Mound? Or should we go to the Tomb of the Bard Guild and see if we can find special weapon for Foxglove?
I mean, it sounds like the adventurers are already dead. So, why bother helping dead
Know
people?
that for sure.
Yeah, but is it any of our business to help them?
It would be a noble quest.
I'm just gonna say it right now, because we're adventurers, if we got our butts saved by someone else, I wouldn't want them to save us, because, that's just embarrassing,
I can appreciate where you're coming from.
Who are very strange person. Well, Poplart,
You have no honor.
what say you? I think I'm the only one in this party that has honor.
Who do you think has the most shinies?
I don't know.
If it's adventurers on the last leg of their life, they're probably not gonna have any.
You make a
That's
solid
Good
point.
point.
Yeah. There's nothing in it for us.
Whatever gets me more, like, people in my army of darkness.
I mean, end of the day, as the townsfolk said, they're dead. I don't really see any point about chasing after dead people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it appears I am overruled, so off to Tomb of Bard Guild. Look for special thing for Foxbone.
Fun.
Okay. Let
No, Foxglove doesn't even perform anymore. Hides behind that mask.
Well, maybe if I got a new thingy, I would perform more.
With a face like that? Yeah.
I get money either way.
So
All right.
We go west.
Yep, you go to the west. Let's see here. All right. Well, you actually make it quite you cover most of your map without running into anything along the way.
Probably
Well,
scared
again,
of
jeez.
face.
Exactly.
Sure.
This mask is nothing but benefits. And I'm
Yeah,
suffering
roll me,
because of it.
give me an intimidation check.
Do I get pluses on that from my mask? I forget.
You get a +2 and an advantage.
Well, it's already a dirty 20. 23.
Jesus. Yeah, you scare away everything.
See, you're always dissing this mask, but I have to suffer by looking ugly now, and it benefits all of us.
We all make choices, Foxglove. I just hope yours don't bite you too hard.
You're dead, what can you say?
Not dead anymore. Me resurrected. Me feel great.
You're dead.
So, yeah, you do exceptionally well with keeping the path cleared, and you eventually get to the entrance in this mountainous terrain, and above it you see a series of musical notes and instruments: a flute, a lute, a drum, a rattle. You know, all of the great bardic instruments.
Well, this is fun.
All right.
And it almost feels like a field trip I would go on for school.
You finally excited about some?
I'm excited about so many things, like money.
You don't show it very well.
Well, you don't show anything other than mostly anger and snake oil salesman, so I don't want to hear it from you.
At least I show emotions from time to time.
I show emotions.
All right. Anyway, let us enter and see if we can find something for Foxglove team.
Okay. Well, make sure I open the right map here for this one, because I didn't exactly expect you guys to be here.
Yes. Well,
I
That's
get
all
it.
right.
we take a left turn.
No, that's fine. Actually, I'm actually really happy how the whole beginning of this came out. So,
What, us escaping the law?
well, yes, exactly. And I thought it was great. All right. As you descend into the mountain, you see phosphorescent fungus illuminating the walls and ceiling. It's growing out in patches about every 20 feet, giving a shadowy illumination. The temperature is relatively average for being underground, but you notice that the floor is kind of an uneven flagstone. walkable, but if you wanted to, say, run on it, it would be challenging. You'd have to make some checks.
Hmm.
The
That is
pathway...
very ominous.
Oh, well, it's an old tomb, so they didn't exactly make them pretty.
Yeah, it's Tumas.
So, as you... That was just bad. I'm sorry. I can't let that go. That was just bad.
-1 inspiration.
Just for a moment. All right. At the bottom of the stairway as you enter, to your right is a tall as Barry, just gargantuan carved skull in the wall out of the stone of the structure of the mountain. And as you look further beyond it, another 10 feet down, there is an old, mostly rotten doorway heading to the north. Oh yeah, by the way, I should orient this. You're facing west right now. You descended into the west. So up, a little ways down to the north, there's an old decayed door, and continuing down another about 30 feet from your position is a similarly decayed door heading to the west.
Okay. So off to our right, so we're facing west. Off to our right is a statue.
Yep.
And then we basically got a door north.
Yep.
And then
But
a
door to the west. And a door to the west.
Okay.
Back to doors.
So are these doors? What'd you say these doors were made of?
They're just
if it's
old decayed wood.
Ah, so even more peasant wood. It's decaying, so it's just normal wood.
Grim is very excited. All right.
Yeah, sure, excited's the word.
Buxton,
Yes.
direction do you want to go?
I know I gotta pick.
This is a quest for you to find something epic for you. So
Mm.
you should be engaged.
I'm engaged plenty.
You want to go north or west, Foxglove?
North. And by the way, the only engagement I want from now on is one with a ring.
You want to be tied down?
As long as he's rich.
Okay, well.
Someday Gribble will be rich if he rules the world.
Gross.
I'll second the gross. Can I slap Barry?
You can
For that
try.
He can't reach me.
I can fly up. I fly up and slap Barry.
Roll the hit.
$16.
Don't think that hits. I think he just
What
kind
do
of
I
leans
add
back.
anything to it?
How about proficiency? You can use let's do sleight of hand, whatever that would be.
Alright, still doesn't hit.
Now there you go.
Nice try, little Afghan. All right, we go north.
All right. As you push through and it just falls to crumbles, you see a 50-foot square room similarly illuminated. There appears to be a door straight across from you on the north wall, basically the northwest corner of the room heading north. There's another one in the middle of the west wall heading west. And then the rest of the room is barren except for the middle. In the center, there is a fountain decorated with 3 gargoyles. And someone has scrawled some kind of writing on the east wall behind them.
Foxglove, Grimmel, what does writing say?
Well, if this is for Foxglove, then Foxglove should have to read it.
Fine, I will attempt to read it.
You are able to read it, and it is a common cant, but it says you cannot kill it with magic.
All right then.
Well, this sounds great for me.
You know, you can still turn into little stone boulders. So, you know,
Mm.
you have options. All right, Foxglove. Do we take northwest door or west door?
Northwest.
Take northwest door.
Okay. You push the door open, and you find yourself in a passageway that immediately goes to the east. It seems like it goes down quite a distance before turning to the south. Do you
Okay.
proceed?
Yes.
Okay. So you go walking down, and it turns to the south, and then after a ways turns to the east again, and you find a large pile of rubble where the ceiling has collapsed in, mostly blocking the way. You can see there it does continue beyond this point, but you can only see through. You can't fit through.
Okay. Me. Scramble up on top of rubble and try to look through and see what I see.
You see the passageway continuing pretty far to the east, all the way to the end of your vision. It does appear that there's a couple of places where there are ways to turn to the south from it.
Okay. How big is rubble?
It's good sized. It would take you a couple hours to clear it enough to be able to crawl through.
Mm. Would more rubble help?
I don't think it works that way.
Okay, well, if I turn the rubble into more rubble, would that just be dust and it'd be easier to walk through?
No, there's a thought. Reduce it to dust. I like this. I mean, you can try.
Alright, I'll stand on the top of the rubble pile and, like, tap my toe.
Okay. Roll for it.
Roll for toe
I
tapping.
guess.
I don't remember what the stats are. I don't know if I ever got the stats for it.
Yes, I did send them to you. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, not there. Well, I think I sent it. Was it last week or something? I put it in the chat.
No.
I did at some point because I went back and listened and then typed it out. There it is. Stomp mechanic. 20-foot radius ripple. Land becomes difficult terrain, and all creatures within make a DC 15 Constitution save or be knocked prone. So it is a pile of rubble, and everything in 5e does have a hitbox technically. So how about?
Moving back 20 feet.
I mean, if you want to do that, make me a attack roll first. And we'll use that as the basis for what happens next.
Just a d20.
Yeah.
10.
Alright, well, you stomp and a bunch of material shifts and falls and tumbles out of the way. It is enough that you and Poplart could get through, but not enough for Barry or Foxglove.
Are boulders smaller now?
The debris just kind of settled, and spread through the corridor.
Ah, okay.
But yeah. Like, you might be able to get flat and squirm your way through.
Me big guy with armor, and me not sure me want to try. I guess me try to shift some rocks and see what happens.
Sure. Just for fun, let's see. Let's do a... Oh, just give me a strength check. That's good enough.
Oh, me still feeling weak. Me only get 11 on that.
Oof. Yeah, that does not go well. It just takes you a long time. You eventually get through it, but it really takes you a while. You do eventually clear it to where you can basically crawl through the corridor.
Okay. Me wipe brow with handkerchief and be like, oh, me must still be out of shape.
All right.
All right. Me squeeze through.
All right, you squeeze through, and you see the passageway, which extends for well over 100 feet down to the east. And from your position, you can see at least like 2 options where you could turn and go south. There's appears to be a door like 100 feet up, and then you might see something at the end of the passage, but you're not sure.
Fox Club, which way do you want to go? Do you want to try and go? Actually, no. Me try and go all the way to the end of passage just to see what is happening.
All right, at the end of the passage, it turns south. You can see it goes down for about 40 or 50 feet before it turns to the east again.
Okay. So, this passage, there is a door that goes to the south, and then at the end of the passage, it turns south.
Yeah, there's also 2 other... You passed by 2 places. From where you started, you passed by a place that went south, and then another one about 50 feet down, and then there was the door... And then this place on the end that goes south.
So is that 3 different places that go south then?
Yes.
Okay.
And a door. You have options.
Oh, that's a lot
galore.
of options. Foxglove, where do you want to go?
Tis a lot of options. Which one is the closest north? We've been having good luck going just north.
Everything goes south.
Well, there's no north you can see here.
Dang.
We've got like at least 2 different passages going south, plus a door that's going south.
3 passages south and a door. You have options.
South.
Let's try the door. Why not?
Okay. Alright, let me go here real quick. Alright. This one seems less decayed, but it is not locked.
Me open.
Alright. Just make sure I get the right thing here. Alright. You push the door open to a room that is approximately 60 feet east to west and 30 feet north to south. And as you look through inside, you see movement, and all of a sudden a creature turns and looks at you, and you see that it has at least six pincher arms with claws on the ends, 2 feet with cloven clawed toes, and a face that looks like it could be vaguely humanoid, but only once upon a time.
Ugh, that is a face only a mother could love.
I don't know. There's some pretty brutal mothers out there.
Well, true. Alright. Grimmel, do you want to try recruiting this to your army first? Before I kill it?
You can try to kill it, obviously, because it's fit for my evil army, so anyone who's fit for my evil army will not be easy to kill. Hi there, I'm Grimmel Sharpbeak. I'm trying to take over the world in a few years. If you'd like, you can sign here to join my evil army, and they'll come back for you in a couple of years, and you'll help fight side by side. I'm just saying, the world needs a better direction, and I'm that direction. So, if you join me now, we'll spare you from death, because I may look small, but trust me when I say that there are people who have decided to choose violence towards me in the past who have not gotten away with it. So, it would probably be better for you to either take this deal rather than die. So, you know, the choice is yours, but, I mean, I give good benefits. Life's pretty solid when you're evil. Just saying, you could join me, work for me, and everything will be great. 21 on persuasion.
Well, it listens to you and cocks its head, and you hear something come out. A bunch of hisses and stuff, but it actually cannot understand you. And let me see, does it have... it actually cannot be persuaded to do your contract. It is a full chaotic evil.
I mean, at least it's going in the right way anyways. It's not bending to the man of the good, so at least there's that, but the fact that he's not bending to me either is a problem, so.
Fair.
He has to go. There can only be one.
Alright, well, I guess we'll call that Grimmel's attempt, and everyone else roll initiative.
Foxglove got a 19.
Hoplite's at 24.
Good lord.
That's that dex.
Me get 21.
Holy crap. That's insane. Jesus. Proficiency. How does everyone roll so high?
Just lucky, I guess.
Okay.
We haven't rolled it all this session, so all this has just been pent up for like the first hour.
Apparently. Well, it's because you guys were doing so good doing the role playing. It wasn't a need for anything else, but I guess it's Poplart leads out now that Grimmel's given the speech.
All right. While Grimmel's giving the speech, Poplart's going to try to sneak behind the beast. That's
Okay.
What would my sneak be with that? 23.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. The creature does have dark vision and can see basically the whole room and a passive perception pretty high, but you're more than twice it, so you're all right.
All right. So while Grimmel had it distracted, Poplart used the bonus action to sneak behind and then stab it in the back.
Okay.
That's 22 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
What was this dagger again?
All right, I'll let you figure that out and come back with the damage.
Right.
And Barry, you go ahead while he's figuring out damage.
Okay. Me toss javelin at it.
Okay.
Me not do well. That is 15 to hit.
That actually hits.
Oh, okay. All right. Me roll for damage. Yeah. 1d 6 piercing damage.
Wow. Okay.
And then me rip a sword of Freya free from its sheath.
And charge in.
Yeah. That's here. It's 30 feet away. I can't quite make it.
No, but you can charge in.
Actually, I can make it. I can move 30 in a turn.
Well, yes, you can, but you've already used your action to attack, so all you can do now is move to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Does Sword of Fred negatively affect it?
Let's see. You don't see any negative effects.
Okay,
I see. Yeah, there's nothing visible that occurs.
got it.
So, all right, Foxglove.
Well, actually, it should be blind.
Oh yeah, because it's a. Well,
It's
no, it's not a. It's not a devil.
Well, your asterisk here says makes devils/evil blind.
Ah, that is true. It does.
He's
So
both
yes, it
chaos
is
and
evil. So yes, it is blind. It has been blound.
Blound? Is that the verb?
The,
Or
the,
is that the
the
noun?
past. It's like the past state of being blinded, right?
We would not presume to correct our DM.
I was trying to make it funny. That's all. All right. So yes, it is blind at the moment since you have drawn your sword and held it out. So Foxglove, what do you do here?
All right. So no magic, which means no vicious mockery, which is a sad, sad day for everyone.
Oh, I just thought.
But
My dagger's
I-
magic. Would my dagger do any damage?
Did I say anything about magic?
Oh, it's just
The thing that we read said that magic cannot harm it.
Anyway, Pop,
How do
It
you
might
know
not
it's
be
this?
talking about this.
before I forget, Poplar's attack was 25 damage.
Holy crap!
Sneak attacks.
Like, the plaque could not have been talking about this per se, but the plaque did say magic does not, like, you can't use magic against it or whatever it is.
said magic
True.
cannot kill, but I'm guessing that's the big bad.
Possibly, if there is a big bad.
Maybe it's just a big sad.
Yeah.
We won't know until we meet it.
Not everything we fight is mad at us, Barry. Maybe they're sad, maybe they just went through a breakup. Medusa can be hardcore like that, you know? Lots of monsters suffer every year from Medusa heartbreak. I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
All right, so you charge in and stab it.
Yep.
All right,
22
cool.
to hit.
Oh, geez, yeah, that hits.
You're still wearing your mask, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes, please do.
Once you get within.
Yeah, shush.
Hmm.
14.
14. Where is the? You're fine.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting. I thought for sure I would have been got, but no.
No,
Ah.
you're fine.
Anyways, stab it. 22 to hit. I'm guessing that hits.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Yeah. 9 damage.
All right.
And using my bonus action, I shall give one of our party members Bardic Inspiration. Who wants it?
Me
Harry.
never turned down. Me never turned down Bardic Inspiration, but maybe Grim will need it more.
Grimmel, do you want the Bardic Inspiration?
I mean, sure.
Alright. That is a 22 to cast. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think you're good on that one.
Alrighty. Get a plus a 1d8.
Cool.
All right. So, let's see. You guys are all around it and hitting it. So, Barry hit it with the
Spear.
javelin first, and then, well, I guess he got stabbed by the rapier. It got stabbed in the back. Man, it's all over the place. I guess it'll go. Oh, all right. It spins to grab to go after Poplart since it did the sneak attack that startled it. Also because I rolled a 1d6 and I rolled for Poplart. So, it just made it easier. Alright, so he is going to... Poplart, this just for the interest of time, what is your AC currently?
Not high. 16.
16? Alright. That is a... 16. Okay. Alright. And that means... So this thing just turns around and you just see a flurry of claws come striking down at you. And... Gotta get my dice real quick. And that is a... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, God. I'm sorry. So, it's like that scene from the first Resident Evil movie where the grid passes through the guy and turns him into little pieces of meat cube. As a Poplart just gets hit for 48 slashing damage
What the hell?
in this flurry of blows.
I'm just imagining Poplart's body just flying back, smacking against the wall, and then him passing out.
And then and then it leaps up to the ceiling and disappears into the darkness. You can't quite track where it went as soon as it left the light.
Well, that's very not good.
Yeah, okay. Oh, a lot of dice.
Well, it's been fun. I think we should leave.
Are you guys gonna leave Poplart's body behind?
No.
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 Never. What? No.
How negative are you as far as hit dice?
3.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, me will heal you.
Well, first it's Grimmel. Grimmel goes first.
Okay.
So the thing disappears?
It like you saw it leap up like to the ceiling and vanished into the darkness away from the glow of Barry's sword.
Yeah, I'm not going after that thing. I still have things left to do in this life.
I mean, you could look for it.
No.
No, you're good. All right.
Can't you do the thing where, or is that's Poplar, isn't it? The glowy.
Yeah, that's
thing.
the dead guy right now that
Yeah.
can do that.
Dang. Why did you have to go and die on us, Poplar? Jeez.
I didn't mean to.
Vicious mockery.
A likely story.
Can you do vicious mockery if you can't see your target?
Nope, I have to see the target.
That's
Oh, you could look for it. All right. Well, you're not doing anything, Poplart. Then I need you to make your death save.
All right.
Okay. Fiddle and horror.
20. Oh, 3. Oh, that's first one failed.
Yeah, that's not good. Yep. All right, Barry, your turn.
all right. Me going to heal Poplart. Me cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Okay, that was a not fail, so that's good. All right. Me going to use second level spell slot. Come on. Ugh. I really dislike 8-sided dice.
You seem to dislike all dice, to be fair.
All right, so horrible, but not great. Let's see. what is my? Yeah. Okay, 7. So I heal Poplark for 17 points.
Yay! I stopped dying for a little bit.
We love not death. Oh, sorry, Barry. Is that a sore subject?
Don't me feel fine.
Mm,
And me got to commune with Freya, so everything worked out just great. Working with her was like getting a warm hug.
Gross. I don't need to hear about your private life. This is purely professional. Because you won't join my evil army.
Alright. The Poplark is no longer dead, and I just used my turn.
All right, then Foxglove it is. You're in the middle of the room.
Yep. Don't know exactly what to do now that I can't see it.
Well, I mean, we all have dark vision.
Poplark doesn't.
Oh, other than Poplark.
I have a tendency to play characters that don't have
I
dark
guess
vision.
I.
You can search around for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess I'll attempt to look for it. Is that a perception investigation? What is that?
If you're actively looking, you're investigating.
$13.
Versus it's 9. Oh, yeah, you're like, guys, it's right there. Like, right there. You point up at it.
Ah, I found it. Alright.
You did.
And I've alerted my party members of its location. I have done good. Alright. That's my turn, I guess.
Yep. So now that everyone is aware of its location, it is going to move, but now you guys can actually track where it's at. So
That's good.
it goes skittering along the ceiling towards Foxglove. Moves that far. Then so it drops down and attempts to hit you with a claw attack, which is 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Nice. Okay. It slashes again for 23 to hit.
That does hit.
All right.
I would hit everybody.
I rolled significantly better on the second one. That does 10 slashing damage. And then it leaps back to the ceiling and shimmies off to the side about 10 feet away.
Well,
Okay.
All right. Grimmel, it's you.
Oh yeah, Grimmel's first, then Poplark.
Yep.
I guess I should do something.
So I can see it now?
Yes.
Alright. Blight, because I'm not going to hold any throws on this thing.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, what do you mean, jeez? It knocked Poplar out with one hit! I'm not going to be next!
Yeah, to be fair, a strong wind could knock Poplar out with one hit.
Yeah, we had to kick him out of a chili eating contest once, and it wasn't because of what he was eating or releasing.
No,
I think it would just be funny to just imagine all of us just going, "Oh man, what a gusty day, Poplar."
Wait, I have Bardic Inspiration, right?
You.
Yes.
Because I rolled an 11, which is not good.
D8.
Haha. 14!
Let's
help.
see. 14 is its AC, so you just barely don't make it.
Well, that's a spell slot wasted. One of my only two.
That's why you use cantrips.
Lame.
You took my only food.
All right. Well, I guess.
All
it's
right, Poplar.
turn.
Poplar, like, sits up, hurting, having just come back from the dead, and says, "Glow," and causes the creature to glow with, we'll say, chartreuse fairy light.
Right? Yeah, it's glowing. It looks even uglier now.
Yes, and then as a bonus action, Poplar kind of shimmies himself to hide behind Barry.
Okay.
There's not much
that
else to
works.
hide around here.
Yeah. All right, Barry. You got
But
Poplar hiding
let me
behind
double
you.
check the fairy light again. What exactly it does? I think it gives fairy fire. I think it gives all of us like advantage.
Yes, each object is outlined. Any creature is outlined. If it fails the dexterity throw for the duration, attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. So,
Okay.
I guess you need to do a
yeah.
dexterity saving throw.
I do.
What's my?
Well,
say
it's only a
plus-
9 that I rolled, so it fails.
Yay! So it's glowing, and we have advantage.
Yep, but it is also up on the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
That's a good question. Let's roll for. It's like, let's say where its lowest point is 10 feet above the floor. So like, if you like went up and you tried to kind of jump with your sword, the tip would just be like right at its lowest point.
Okay. Well, that's not great, but all right.
So you could stand under it like the Statue of Liberty, pointing at it with your glowing sword, keeping it blind.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, I mean, me still going to try to attack, but yes, me will run up directly underneath it with glowing sword, and me jump and swing.
All right. I guess. Given you're down, it'd have to be at least at disadvantage. So a regular swing.
All right. Uh, 18.
Well, yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is 15 damage.
Okay. I feel like, man, I feel like that's a difficult enough thing. It's not like you're on the ground with your normal double swing. You're having to really jump. So like your jump is half your action, and the swing is the other half.
Oh, so you're saying instead of 2 attacks this turn, I only get 1?
I think that's the best way to do it because it's so high up.
All right.
You know, you're putting all your energy into it.
All right, but I'm directly underneath it, so it is blind now.
It is blind, so Foxglove, you have very much advantage against this thing.
All right. Where's my d20? Alright, found it. Advantage. Alright.
So far, magic has seemed to work on this thing, correct?
Correct.
Alright. What does this thing look like?
Oh, it's ugly. 6
Oh, alright.
arms.
Yeah, I see the grossness.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a centipede.
Yeah, I get it. Alright. How to insult this thing? And probably its sex life.
Oh, why?
It's always sex life.
Yeah.
Hits you right where it hurts. Your inadequacies. Alright. Wow. Just I've seen a lot of lookers in my days of cave reading, but you, sir, you take the cake for probably the ugliest. I mean, the others, they might get a day. Girls are freaky. We can be into that sometimes, but not you. Like, I'm sure you got those arms. Were you born with them, or did you add them? Thinking, oh, maybe girls will like this because I could do more with more arms. No, it's just ugly, and your face is your face is just horrible, man. Like, when girls look at you, like, they could be in a rainstorm, but the minute they look at you, dry. All dry. No, not wet at all. Just dry.
God,
That's a nat 20.
oh my god. You know what? Let's just call him Ben Shapiro. He's down. Oh my god. He shrivels up like a slug that's been salted and falls to the ground dead.
See? That's what the girls look like when they look at you.
There's not even a twitch left. He's just dry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was both really climactic and also very anticlimactic.
Well, that was wow. Okay. I'm not sure what to.
Ben is speechless. And our podcast just got an R rating.
Well, it's not quite that bad. All right. Well, so did you guys want to go anywhere from here, or?
Let's see here. We should probably take like a short rest because Poplart is almost dead still.
Yeah. All
Might be
right.
kind of nice to not be so dead.
Or maybe could we get away with a long rest? I know we just kind of started, but that thing really kind of did a number on poor Poplart.
Well, and you guys did have a long journey getting here. You did just run in, so sure. How about we say, in this room, it's guardable. You're able to see the area pretty well. You set up camp and take a rest here, and just for fun, because I had this note for you guys to find it at some point. On one of the walls, you find a note that says, "Has anyone seen my invisible cloak?" But
That's funny.
anyway, the monster is down. You guys can rest and relax. The area is, like I said, securable, guardable, all that. So you have a nice resting time, and we'll pick up here next time.
I think that vicious mockery did a number on YouTube.
Well, it was. I didn't expect it. Like, I didn't know how this was gonna end, but with Barry like pointing his sword at it, lighting it up, Poplart making it glow, and then you just being like, "Hey," it's like, all right, this poor guy is done. There's no escaping, no coming back.
Yeah, I was expecting her to say something about Brad taking this guy's woman again too, but no, she has she killed him. Oh my god, that was a burn.
That
Yeah.
was.
All right. Well, that was definitely fun.
I need to get better material for my sex jokes. Because I think I'm starting to run dry, like the girls who look at that guy.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.